There are 81 reasons to fall in love with Turkey, and number 26 is Eskişehir.
Sevgi, saygı, doğal güzellik. Harika şehir.
Eskişehir, a city that cannot be described with words but only felt by heart. It's a place that showed me a side of Turkey that I haven't seen before. Eskişehir is located in northwestern Turkey and it is full of students, which means that it is a fun getaway and there are many things to do. Also, Turkish legends like Nuri, Alço and Cuneyt, Arkin are true Eskisehir'lis, which proves that this can only be a cool city. The name Eskişehir literally means old city in Turkish, and with that being said, there is a lot of history in the province. My journey takes me to a place 65 kilometers south and 2,500 years back in time. You have probably heard of King Midas, one of the most famous kings in the past. He was one of the kings of Phrygia, and in the Greek and Roman legend he got rewarded with a wish. Because he was greedy and also a little bit foolish, he made a big mistake. He wished that everything he touched would turn into gold, including his beloved daughter and also his food. So when he wanted to eat or drink his wine, it turned into gold and it was not eatable anymore. And the monument carries a dedication in old Phrygian language that mentions King Midas as the leader of the people. You cannot imagine what great history you can find here. The contrast between the modern, hip student life in the city versus the old history here in the countryside of Eskişehir. Do you remember these kind of houses? We've already seen this kind of style in other places here in Turkey. This area is the oldest settlement in Eskişehir, and the beautiful houses are a very unique example of the Ottoman era. They are over 300 years old, so very old houses. Of course, you can find a lot of souvenir shops here, a lot of cafes, but also, and this is different to the other places, most of the museums in Eskişehir are located right here. The Cartoon Museum, History Museum, Glass Museum, and this one is the Modern Art Museum, which I'm going to check out now. What you can see behind me is a huge installation of a Japanese artist, and he combined fire, earth, air, water and humanity in this installation. I love modern arts. Whenever I go to museums, I prefer modern art museums. It's just insane what some artists actually come up with. Museum. It was pretty nice. There were actually so many wax statues. I didn't expect that. It was huge. I also saw Angela Merkel and Boris Mancho. These were my highlights. There are 198 wax statues from all around Turkey and also international. They actually said I can film there, I can take pictures for 10 liras. I was like, great, I'm going to do this. But I didn't know that they are going to do the picture. And oh my god, I got one of these super ugly touristy pictures of me and Angela Merkel. It's quite embarrassing, but that's the picture. But it's a nice memory. They were very friendly. It was empty, 10:30 in the morning. And the cool thing about Odunpazari Evleri is that all the museums are basically next to each other. So next to the Wax Museum was the Glass Museum, which I visited. Glass Museum was also really, really nice, very beautiful. Taking a gondola ride on the Porsuk River, a must-do when in Eskişehir. The ride is 50 liras, takes around 10 minutes, and it goes along the beautiful Porsuk River. The Porsuk River is over 400 kilometers long, and it actually comes from Sakarya. You can watch like left, right, people watching you. It's amazing. Bir şey sorabilir miyim? Eskişehir'i 3 kelimede tanımlayın.
Çok güzel şehir.
3 kelime.
Çok güzel şehir.
Merhaba, bir şey sorabilir miyim?
Hayır.
Lütfen. Merhaba, bir şey sorabilir miyim? Bir saniye. Sadece bir saniye. Çok kolay bir soru. Bir şey sorabilir miyim?
We don't have any time.
Eskişehir'i 3 kelime tanımlayın.
Büyük şehir, güzel şehir, harika şehir.
Merhaba, bir şey sorabilir miyim? Lütfen Eskişehir'i 3 kelimede tanımlayın.
Sevgi, saygı, doğal güzellik.
Çok teşekkürler. İyi günler. Eskişehir çok güzel bir şehir. I'm not alone. I'm with Atalay.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
He is a real Eskişehir expert, and we are going to explore the city today. The plan is to rent a bicycle. 3, 2, 1. It's awesome to ride a bicycle here. So Eskişehir is basically a combination of Amsterdam and Venice. They have bicycle lanes. One thing that I noticed a difference to Germany is that in Turkey I couldn't find so many bicycle lanes yet. There is a bicycle lane all along the river. Hadi gidelim. Çok yavaşsın. We made it. We are now in the Sazova.
This is Disneyland of Eskişehir.
I was already here in winter. It was a completely different feeling. So this is a free park, so you can just hang out here, enjoy the nice green areas. So there is the Disney castle. The biggest attraction in Sazova Park is of course the castle. You might think that this castle was inspired by Disneyland Castle, but it's not how it seems. The cones of the castle were actually inspired by famous sites in Turkey. For example, you can see the Galata Tower, the Midas Tower, or also parts of the Topkapi Palace. It is possible to go inside. There are some shows for children for 6 liras as an adult or 4 liras as a child. The Sazova Park is one of the biggest and most beautiful parks in Turkey. Actually, it's a great place for children.
Yes, it is.
Unfortunately, the science park was closed due to the pandemic, so we decided to go to the zoo instead. And the zoo seems to be pretty nice. There's also a Japanese garden inside where we are right now. There are a lot of green areas. The animals seem to be cared of pretty well. You can basically spend the whole day in the Sazova Park. Çok tatlısınız.
We got our windows down, driving down the 405, sing along to the radio. gonna make it someday. Nothing's gonna get in our way.
Welcome to Francie's Food Review. Çok teşekkürler. Wow, we already got free things. Yay!
Piyaz.
Salata. So in Eskişehir, famous food is balaban and çiğ börek.
Yes.
And what else?
And also there's a met helvası. Helva.
Ah, it's like a tatlı.
Tatlı.
Çok tatlı. Eskişehir'i 3 kelimede tanımlayın.
Genç, canlı ve deli. In Turkish.
Aa, çok ilginç. Şimdi yemeği bekliyoruz.
We will hear the sound of 1 million.
Çok heyecanlıyım. Teşekkürler.
İçecek.
Oh my god, it looks good.
Yeah, it looks like a İskender.
Screaming our names when we're backstage.
What means balaban? Does it have a meaning?
The meaning of it. But
İkram means?
it's like a free food for you.
Oh my god.
For
Okay, we love ikram. Pide with köfte and this?
the meat.
Meat. And also like there's some yogurt.
Yogurt and there's a tomato sauce. And also butter.
It's so good. So good. I like it a lot.
It's been a long time since I ate it.
Yeah. We have like a shish at
Yeah.
shish.
Şiş.
Ne düşünüyorsun?
Bence gayet lezzetli. Umarım bitirelim.
Teşekkürler.
Afiyet olsun ne demek?
We got çiğ börek.
Another ikram.
Oh my
How
god.
will I finish all of this?
I don't know. Çiğ börek, which I'm super excited to try because I've never tried it in my life before.
We'll play loud, surfing the crowd. Everybody's jumping around. Yeah, that's the place where I wanna be.
Okay, let's try the çiğ börek. Hazır mısın?
Evet, hazırım.
Hadi ya. Çiğ börek, what does it actually mean?
Well, this is like a börek, but it's fried in the oil and there is a meat inside of it.
That's how it looks like. Oh, interesting. There's like crema,
Prima.
crema and meat inside. It's like a dessert. For example, I cannot find something like this in Germany. I never eat this. It's really good. Oh my goodness. We got one more thing. What's that?
With a milk, nothing.
Ikram, ja. We have to eat it. It's ikram. Hadia. We have to win the battle. Are you ready?
I think this is the last one.
Last one, inshallah. It's kayadev noodles.
Kadayıf.
Kadayev.
Kadayıf.
Kadayev.
Noodle.
Yeah. It's noodles with milk.
Noodle with a milk.
Wow. Interesting taste. I like it, Yani. Every day I'm learning something new about the food and the culture in Turkey. I really enjoy it. So today I learned about this dessert and balaban and çiğ börek. So I'm going to write a note. What are we going to write?
You are so sweet.
Çok tatlısınız. Çok naziksiniz. Gerçekten çok teşekkürler. Yemekler
Ve
ve
ikramlar
ikramlar içerin.
için çok teşekkürler.
Çok teşekkürler.
They deserved it.
Really, they were so nice.
Watch out.
The mornings in Eskişehir are very quiet, the water is silent, and everyone is still kinda trying to wake up. I just arrived in the hostel in Eskişehir. It's called Deep's Hostel. 55 liras per night. Super clean, super cozy. Also, there's an auto park right next to it for Limon, which is perfect. And it's in the center of Eskişehir. Free Wi-Fi. There's laundry service available. Look at this beautiful river. While in Eskişehir, I also noticed military planes flying above the city, which really freaked me out, but nobody else paid attention to it. That's when I understood that it might be pretty normal in Eskişehir. You can find bars, clubs, lots of museums, and of course art workshops, as well as street art in the middle of the city. I stayed a whole week in the city, but it was time to move on and to go back to Limon. No. I have to pay the big bill.
It's for free for you. You are such a...
Nothing is for free, my friend. Kartla ödebiliyor muyum?
Maalesef 224 lira.
300,
224 lira.
200.
Yeah.
Araba da güzel.
Çok teşekkürler.
Ben teşekkür ederim.
Seatça 89 model. Hadi ya. Görüşürüz. I'm in this park now. It's sunset. Wow. Such a beautiful view. I have no idea where to go, but çok güzel.
You're looking past mine, but I'm just trying to break the cycle. Why are you staring at the door like I'm in the way?
Good evening. I made myself some dinner. These noodles just don't get hot, so I feel like I have to eat them cold. The owner here, he told me that there's a garbage guy collecting the garbage until 1:30. And then he said the next guy is coming 5:30 a.m. And he said from 1:30 to 5:30 a.m. you will be on your own. And I was like, great, thank you for telling me. He said, don't worry, everything is safe. And then another woman came and she asked me if I don't feel scared. And I mean, I wasn't scared at this point. I'm just so hungry. So all the people left. I'm absolutely alone. It's a pretty nice place. I don't feel unsafe. Anyways, I'm just going to sleep. Good night. Good morning from Eskişehir. This night there was a dog. He was barking the whole night right next to my tent. And I was like, what's wrong with you? Like, I just want to sleep in peace. And there was like someone hunting, like... It was an interesting night. I'm going to make breakfast now.
Are you hearing my words? I'm saying to you.
So is Eskişehir worth it? To be honest, Eskişehir is one of the cities I could imagine to live in, and this city just has a special kind of charm. Like, it gives you a really good vibe. People are very, very cool, open-minded, outgoing. The city is beautiful. So I think Eskişehir is not only worth it, but also super underrated. And people should go to Eskişehir, not only to see Disneyland Castle, but to feel the overall vibe in the city and to get to know the people. That's it from Eskişehir. See you next time in